so many people's eyes opened here by the Lord, speakers and counselors and just fellow campers and fellow staff. I was first a camper at Junior Girls and grew up coming to camp every summer. My brother came too. Made lots of amazing friends here. It's been really awesome to just learn about the Lord and take time to just be in His glorious creation. My parents got divorced when I was 7, and I didn't really understand what that meant kind of at first, so it didn't really affect me that negatively, I don't think, then. But it was a blessing in disguise because my mom actually started attending church after that, and then my dad did as well. And through that, I learned about Jesus. It wasn't until grade 7 that I think I truly committed my life to the Lord, and after that, I just had so much more of a passion for sharing His name with other people. And I didn't really see it then, but friends who I grew up with, especially my best friend who was saved later on, told me that she saw like such a difference in me that I didn't even see, and that's totally the Lord. It's not me at all. So yeah, it's hard. Obviously, even as a Christian, you go through struggles after you become saved, especially if you're saved at a fairly young age. Yeah, I've struggled a lot with my image of myself, self-confidence. I think a lot of girls struggle with that, but the Lord's really worked on that in me, and He's continually working on that in me, showing me that my identity is in Him and not in the worldly form of beauty. I've seen so many people's eyes opened here by the Lord using just the speakers and counselors and just even fellow campers and fellow staff to speak into each other's lives, and it's beautiful and it's fun, and yeah, I definitely recommend it, even just to make solid friends and be in a solid place where you can be kind of supported with your faith. An amazing thing about being staff here is that you're poured into so much, even while you're pouring into other people, and the discipleship that we get here, I think it had some major impacts in the lives of staff. Psalm 16:11 says, "You've made known to me the paths of life, granting me the joys of your presence and the pleasures of living at your right hand forever." That verse has been huge for me this year, and just living with joy all the time and finding our true pleasure and joy in the Lord and not in other people or just idols in this world. And I think that's something that is true for any point in your life, keeping God first. And can't explain the peace and joy and just unbelievable amazingness of living my life with Christ all the time. Like, I'm so unworthy of that, and the Lord is so merciful and graceful, and I don't deserve His sacrifice, and He did it for everyone, not just people who have their lives in order or who have done well and deserve to be saved. He's done it for everyone, and I was crying in the car today actually just about that and how heartbreaking it is to see, especially campers. Okay, sorry. Just not knowing the Lord. It's hard, especially when you hear about what they've gone through, and the fact that the Lord is drawing me to Himself, and I'm so unworthy and against so many different odds, and just hoping that He draws them to Himself as well. It's just huge, and I can't imagine living my life without Him. So just imagining these girls going through this stuff without Christ is just absolutely heartbreaking and frustrating, because I just want to do everything I can, but I know it's not me who can do it, it's the Lord, and they have to be open to Him and drawn to Himself. But yeah, Jesus is my Savior, He's my life, and He's the reason that I live and I'm here, and the reason I do everything, the reason that I breathe right now. So, yep. I'm Faira. This is my story, and I give God all of the glory. Made lots of amazing friends here. Really awesome to just learn about the Lord and to take time to just be in His glorious creation.